Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Camera and you're watching Camera Music TV, and this is the Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 2 episode number 3, and y'all, it's late and I'm tired. So let's get into it. Alright, so I don't know what's going on with the scheduling. I sat down ready to tune into Love and Hip Hop at 7 o'clock. Turned the TV on, Black Ink Chicago was on. I was highly confused and highly upset because I could have been at the gym or could have been doing a number of other things. So I'm going to need a memo, a newsletter, an email, or a heads up the next time we switching stuff around. Because if y'all don't know, I don't watch TV unless it's the show that I'm about to watch. Okay, I know I come on Wednesdays at 7, so I sit down Wednesday about 6:50. I turn it to VH1. I get ready. So this, I need an email next time. All right, y'all. So we just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna do no cuts because it's already late. People got work in the morning. People got things to do. Bobby Lights is doing a video shoot. Baseball style. Got on all white, looking good. I love Bobby Lights. Does a lot for the culture. I want him to go far. I want somebody else to pick him up though. I don't want Trina. I don't want him to sign with Trina. And that seems to be the whole thing going on right now. They want, Bobby Lights is asking, you know, Trina, when you gonna put me on? It's that whole family thing. And I feel like a number of other people could put him on. So all these people that see Bobby Lights, that actually has talent, he's attractive, he has style, he has, you know, that spitfire, that flair and everything, put him on. Trina should not have to be the only person that does that. He could team up with Cardi B. He could team up with a number of people and do just fine. So can we do that for him? So Veronica Vega is back. And y'all know, I'm going to give you a quick reminder as to why I have an attitude when I say Veronica Vega, because last season she was claiming that she was black. It was authorized for her to use the N-word. Y'all know I don't cuss in these videos. But it was authorized for her to use the N-word, and that when Nina Parker asked her what she identified as, she said she identified as black. Now, the only reason why I don't go too hard on Veronica is because she probably grew up in a community where she was the token, and people felt like, oh, it's okay for her to say it if, you know, if you're authorized by us or if you're around us. And, you know, as time has gone on, we have educated ourselves as a community, and we have limited the word to just us, black people, period. So, you know, when you get on a large platform and you realize you're offending people by using the word, you should either, one, apologize for it and say, you know, I didn't mean to hurt anyone and I won't use the word from now on, or two, basically get your friends that vouched for you back in the day saying that you could use it and maybe give you some kind of defense. But I wouldn't use the latter. So anyway, Veronica Vega is back, and she has racked up $2 million between her, I think it's manager, Polo, is it Polo Don? I don't know. Racked up a $2 million bill, and they're saying, you know, basically we're giving, and you're not giving back. The bill don't match the talent. And, you know, they're trying to figure out what's going on with Veronica Vega. Now, I don't remember, does she rap? Does she sing? What does she do? What do you do? Okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember a whole lot of her music. I remember a whole lot of her, actually. I do remember. She raps, and it's very repetitive raps, right? Was that her, the Hooked on Phonics raps? But anyway, all I'm saying is that if we remember you more for the controversy that you caused versus your music, which seems to be a lot of these Love and Hip Hop, you know, people, it would have been your job between the off season to get us acquainted with your music. But you just messed up so bad that I didn't want to hear nothing from you, just like I don't want to hear nothing from you now. She goes on to go to her grandma's later on. You know, her grandma's in the yard. Grandma's speaking Spanish, they on the swing, her sister's there, looks just like her. And it's like, it was kind of giving me that same storyline feel of Amara La Negra and her mom last season. They was really playing on that whole, you know, this is the only person, this is the breadwinner for the family. And, you know, it was my family member's dying wish for me to get on, for me to live my dream and take care of my family. Everybody's crying, they speaking Spanish. You know, it's really pulling on the heartstrings. But I'm sitting there thinking, don't let this distract you from the fact that Veronica Vega identifies as black and she thinks it's perfectly okay to say the N-word. She don't care how you feel about it. Don't let it distract you from that, because I feel like that's what Love and Hip Hop is trying to do. Distract us from everything, move us on into this storyline so that we can kind of rebrand Veronica Vega, because obviously she must be good for the brand and definitely represents Miami. So maybe they're trying something different with her. I don't know. I see a lot of people, I see it on the, you know, 50-50 on Twitter. Some people trying to give her a chance, a very small few, and then the other people are just like, boo, you messed up. Like, I'm good. I'm all the way good. I feel like I'm about 70% towards I'm good. Okay, so let me see here. JoJo says that she put blood, sweat, and tears into her shop. And y'all, all I saw was gray walls. That I seen a ladder in the back. Were we in the back? Like, what was going on? My sister's calling me.
Hi, sister.
Hello, sister. You're kind of short.
You're kind of tall.
Oh, well, let me call you back when I'm done. JoJo said that she put blood, sweat, and tears into this shop. I don't know if we were back behind, like in the back of the shop. I seen, you know, black walls and ladders and boxes and everything. And, you know, she got this Alvin dude down there, Elvin, in the Chipmunks. I don't know. He's down there and he's trying on clothes. I guess they know each other from, I don't know how they know each other, but they're old friends. And he plays football. Looks like he plays for the Saints. And he is there and he's, you know, big up in her on her success, you know, seems scripted. But JoJo's mama pushes through. Now, JoJo mama feel like Pleasure P up to no good. And she wants JoJo to get with Alvin. Alvin all in the back of the store, you know, in the dressing room putting on a coat. I just was like, it's just so scripted right now. It don't have to be this scripted. Some stuff can make sense. Y'all could have handed him a pair of jeans. And he could have went to the back to put on jeans. Handing him a jacket to go put on in the dressing room, it just didn't make no sense. It just wasn't sound. It wasn't making sense. And then I'm thinking, why is JoJo calling Pleasure P, her man, Pleasure P? Ain't his name like Marquise? You know, like, come on, make it believable. It's like when I was in the military, you know, people would be dating each other and, you know, we all call each other by their last name. So if that's your man, you don't call him by his last name. Don't you call him like by his first name? So I think it's weird that you do that. So obviously you're just not that into him if you're doing that, right? So that's the same case here. But anyway, you know, JoJo is a wonder. I'm wondering about her. Jessie Woo is doing stand-up, and one thing about Jessie Woo, when she gets up on this camera, she is done, okay? The makeup looks good, the outfit looks good, the skin looks good, the hair looks good. She's, you know, speaking well, and y'all know she went to school for communication as did I, okay? So she's, you know, she's all about, actually she went to school for broadcasting, excuse me, let me not get it wrong. But it's still all under the communication umbrella, okay? And so Jessie Woo is like all of what we trying to aspire to be, okay? I don't know how I feel about her stand-up. You know, I don't know how I feel about people who make jokes about, you know, their ethnicity or their race. I do feel like, you know, a lot of that stuff is funny, you know, if you are Haitian, because you can identify with that. Just like I follow someone who does spoofs on like Nigerian moms, or, you know, you follow the people that do the spoofs on black moms, and, you know, that whole epidemic when it was like ish black moms say, ish black men say, you know, just all that. I get it. But I hope she's not taking stand-up seriously. Maybe she was just hosting and making a few jokes. But anyway, she's sitting down with Trina and Miami Tip. I want you guys to stop doing my girl Miami Tip like this with this hair. She deserves a good wig, okay? Y'all keep putting this same blonde with the pink wig on her with this top knot, and it's like, it's not even like a neat top knot. It's a messy bun, and it just doesn't look good. And Miami Tip deserves, because she seemed like a good person, fun personality, pretty much neutral, just like to have a good time. And so I don't think she deserves to rock this raggedy wig for anybody. Because even like two little buns or like a bun to the back, like the messy bun, I understand her staple is like the blonde with the pink. Cool, keep it. But that bun that I've seen at least 2 times now, I don't like it. And if y'all doing this to my girl, don't do it. In Miami Tip, if this is your choice, I just don't like how it looks on you, boo. But I like you though. So those 3 are sitting down there talking. Okay, let me see what I got in my notes, because I'm trying to push through. So they're talking about Julian, essentially, because I be skipping all the riffraff. I'm tired. They're talking about Julian, who is a Mara La Negra's manager, who also was managing Jessie Woo, who also manages Trina, because apparently he's been in the game for like 15 years. Trina say he been distracted lately. And, you know, that's because Amada La Negra was this breakout star from last season, and maybe he's been busy with her, booking her on different things, which is understandable, right? But Trina's like, you know, I need to find out what's going on with him. You know, y'all know Trina talk real fast. I'll be thinking, like, is she speaking English? It be sounding like Spanish sometimes. But, yeah, so I guess they're going to get with Julian. But I'm just like, I get a new manager. I don't know. Anyway, so Chaotic Prince and Hollywood are in the studio. I missed the whole part when, you know, Prince and Chaotic were in the studio earlier in the episode. Because as I was watching, you know, I was on the phone and I was trying to get into it. I did notice that Prince had on these overalls with no shirt under, and I was just kind of confused. People are blowing me up right now. But I noticed he was in the studio with no shirt on, and I'm just like, okay, Prince, like you leaving the door open for people to come at you. But I do believe that people should just be themselves. So that's what I'm gonna say about this this particular part of the episode when they are in the studio. So Chaotic seemed like he almost seemed like he was bullying Prince. Like, he was laughing. Prince was very serious, and he's like, as much as you want to get in the booth, you know, I know that you want to get in the booth, so I'm not going to let you get in the booth. And so Prince kind of looked really let down, and then Hollywood walks in, and then they start talking. They want to hear Prince flow, like his talent. And so he does some old, you know, kind of 21 Savage, J. Cole, like monotone type voice, and he doesn't sound half bad. But my thing was, why did it seem like Prince is like trying to like get jumped into a crew, like trying to prove how hard he is or how tough he is in order to hang with Chaotic? Who is Chaotic in these streets that Prince got to do that much to fit in with? Prince is supposed to be the king of nightlife, right? So he should have all these connections, know all these people. So why Chaotic of all people? Number one. Number two, what was I gonna say? Oh, he was talking about this shampoo Poppy shampoo dance, which he's not too far, you know, left, because Shiggy got hot off this dance, even though he's been dancing forever. You know, the girl, my little baby, Danny Lee, she been dancing for a while, and you know, people start to pick up on her when she did her little Shiggy challenge and she was outside of the car. So the dance it's not to say that he's wrong. Cupid Shuffle, Electric Slide, Macarena, like, it goes. Crank that, Soldier Boy, crank that yank, it goes. But I don't know if Prince has enough traction to get this dance going, because didn't Safari try to do some dance with 100 on 100 on this, 100 on 100 on that? And I don't even remember the dance, okay? So I don't know. Chaotic did mention that he don't remember the last time he washed his hair. Ew. Prince said something that they kind of tried to sneak past, and hopefully he don't get too much ridicule, but I cannot stand when people say good hair. It makes me so upset. Good hair is kept hair. That's all it is, okay? Your hair can look good if you do a whole lot to it. If you do the right amount of stuff to it. Some people don't have to do much. Some people have to do a whole lot and get it trained to get it to looking good, okay? But good is subjective. I cannot stand when people say good hair. But because you're mixed, because you got length, is good hair? Because even in the wrong weather, if it's humid outside and you walk outside and you wanted your hair to be straight, how good is it if it puffs up and it's curly? What is good hair? I don't like that saying, because it just screams ignorance. Like, anybody can have good anything with the proper training. A bad child can be a good child. Good hair is ignorant. Alright, let me see. Kiara and Gunplay. Gunplay is really trying to get back with Kiara, okay? He's sorry, he loves her, and from my understanding it was just DMs. He didn't really do anything. But honestly, maybe he was on his way to doing it, and maybe just that small inclination lets Kiara know it's gone too far. Just like I was telling y'all before, she's been down for him through so much. So at this point, it's just like, my brother, like, you really gonna take me through the infidelity too? And I've been around through addiction, through temper tantrums, and all of that, and now you're gonna take... So Kiara better take her time, okay, through getting back with him. Gunplay brings her a cat, and I was like, ew, like, I don't know. Like, I just never thought black people like cats, but I'm learning, like, a lot of black people have cats. It's weird. Anyway, he brings her this cat, this kitten, and you know, makes her melt inside. And y'all know Kiara is very thick. You know, it's hard to miss all of that. And I'm sure Gunplay knows that. But they are talking, and they're in the car on the way to lunch, and you know, Gunplay's trying to be on this whole straight and narrow and forgiveness, and Kiara is still, you know, trying to hold it down, trying to lock it down. She just remind me of, you know, how when you be mad, but your husband or your man, they look so good and they look so innocent, and you know, they're doing something that's funny, you don't want to laugh. You see something funny on TV, you don't want to laugh because you still mad. It's like that. It's like, you did something that hurt me. I need to let you know the severity of what you did. It hurt me, but I still want you back. I still love you. So I have to fight myself to truly teach you a lesson, because if I give in too fast, you just gonna do it again. So that's what's going on with Kiara, and I can see it in her. She really just want to lean over and just hug her man, but because of all that she's been through, she's like, no, you can hold it down, okay? So just the fact that she's going to lunch, she's accepted this cat, you know, it's like little baby steps into him getting back. He invites her to New York, and she's like, you know, separate beds and all of that. You know, of course she gotta be tough for the camera, okay? But at the same time, I'm like, Kiara gonna take him back, and we hope that they get back together, because hopefully he done with all his demons, because it be a lot on a woman. It really be a lot. Jesus. So Gunplay's down. He just excited that she's accepted. So Shay and Trina. Shay meets up with Trina. The extras all in the background, smiling in the camera. Y'all need to get that together. But Shay is there to apologize, because y'all know Trina is the queen, the baddest, okay? And Shay feels like, you know, to be back in the good graces of Trina and be in Miami, she need to apologize. Now, she didn't say that, but I feel like that's what it is. To be on this franchise, she needs to apologize to the queen. And so y'all know Joy is Trina's cousin. Joy is the one that was messing with Pleasure P, or friends with Pleasure P. Told Pleasure P that he seen Shay out with Scrappy, and Shay had a problem with it. So, y'all, I'm talking real fast because I'm trying to wrap this up. I'm tired, and I still gotta edit. So, so Shay is just like, you know, it was a misunderstanding. Joy was wrong for blah 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 blah, and basically Trina lets her know something that all women need to learn in kindergarten, okay? You don't come at no woman about no beef that you got with a, let me get it right. You don't come at no woman with beef about no man, okay? I feel like this is basic. You learn this when you learn, you know, wash your hands after you use the restroom. Wash your hands when you come inside. Do unto others. You know, golden rules. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. You know, you learn all these lessons together. And another one being, don't you come after no female when the beef is involving a man. Because if that's your man, get with your man. Okay? I will never understand. I will never understand. Shay jumped over that table. Joy said that she tried to scalp her. You tried to scalp me. And, you know, I just was like, Shay, you know, you gotta understand, you know, even though Trina's talking very fast, I can keep up. What she's saying is not invalid. Honestly, women, for real, have more for yourself. Have more for yourself than to be someone who hangs on the word of what a man says. It's not to downplay men. It's not to make it seem like men can't be trusted, or they're fake, or they're like unloyal. Like, it's not anything to do with that. It's the fact that whoever you're dealing with, even if you were with a woman, even if it's two men, because see, Trina was trying to make it more like, you know, men be lying. I've kind of learned and evolved. I've realized not all men lie, shockingly. But I kind of feel like when you are involved with someone, you're in a relationship with someone, it's you and them. So anybody on the outside, they essentially don't matter. You get with that person and you find out, because of the relationship you have with them, because you know them, you can determine if they lying based off of they mannerisms or what they say to you, and that's who you have the problem with. You don't have the problem with the other people, because they were brought in as others. Okay, you're not gonna check no female about your man, because your man shouldn't be entertaining the female. Now, if it's an obsessed situation like Beyonce and Idris Elba, and old girl was just doing too much, yeah, I'm taking a baseball bat I'm doing that. But in this case, it's like, Shay, I need you to see that this would not be an issue if you had that concept down. Joy, I don't feel like Joy was wrong. Like, Trina was coming at her later on when they all had to sit down. It was going round and round and round and round. Solutions were not being presented. Resolutions were not happening. I was just getting irritated. I felt like if they did not make them sit down, it would have been blew up like the last time. Like, it'd be about drinks being thrown, chairs being thrown, and people getting wig snatched. Love and Hip Hop is about that. So it shocked me that that's not what was happening here. But anyway, they talk, they go back and forth. It looked like about 30 minutes. Trina tired. She tired of going back and forth. And basically, you know, Joy was saying she wasn't wrong. Trina saying that she was wrong. I don't feel like Trina was wrong. If I have a friend of the opposite sex, they see my man with another female, they're going to bring the information to me, whether they're the same sex or the opposite sex. They're going to bring the information to me. Yo, I saw your man at blah, blah, blah. To me, I'm the type of person, don't go press my man. Or vice versa. You know, if I'm a dude, don't go press my girl. Tell me what you saw, because you're my friend. And then the man or the woman is going to say, hey, you know, I heard that you was out with so-and-so and such and such. What is this about? It's a duke out between the two in a relationship. And if the mate has a problem with your friend telling you something, then you're guilty. You're guilty. Because honestly, I think that Shay thought that Joy had ill intentions. And Joy is saying, like, I just told what I saw. Trina's saying that's a problem. But I don't feel like it's wrong to tell what you saw. Now, you can voice and say, I didn't have no ill intentions. I just said I saw A and B. Wasn't nothing in between. And that's it. But maybe Pleasure P knew that was your ex and decided to pray because you didn't bring, you know, it's just too much. Too many layers. Too many layers. Too many layers. Where are the rest of my notes? Was there anything else? Oh, there was... There's Pleasure P and JoJo wasn't much there. Very much fabricated storyline. And we see that as, you know, Shay is going to get into it with JoJo later on, saying that she's a cheeseburger away. So anyway, y'all, that was Love and Hip Hop Miami. I don't know if it's going to be coming on at 9 o'clock from now on, because I'm about to start grad school next week. And if it's going to be coming on at 9, that might be better for me. So we're going to see how this is going to work. It's a weird schedule. I need to email a newsletter next time. I'm Kemaray, and this is Kemaray Music TV. And you guys, y'all know what to do. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!